let you do the intros. I did the one last time because you weren't here, but you're back.
Okay, ready?
And we're back.
3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 12.
We
did
the
it.
Cold
Episode
AF
12. It was like we practiced
podcast.
that. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When our voices
When our
combined.
voices are high. What?
Hey, you guys are back.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're
We
back
made it.
from the Nord.
From the
I heard one of you just about didn't make it.
Oh, dude. It
Brandon
got real.
he barely made it there.
It got real, dude.
Tell me a story. Tell me a story.
We were driving up to Kapuskasing, and we were like,
Just a second. Boo, Kapuskasing. Boo.
they weren't bad. They weren't bad.
They were pretty good,
they
to
were
be
probably
honest.
The best. They were the best this time.
But everywhere else hates everywhere else there.
Yeah.
So everybody did hate
Yeah, I
Kapuskasing.
was just stirring shit up there, man. Local politics, you know. No,
Classic.
we were like 20 minutes outside of Hearst. And, you know, you try to like make the P breaks, but we're all both like just like, oh, we got to stop, eh? So we like pull over to the side of the highway, little like trucker rest stop there on the side of the highway. You know, we do our biz and then fucking, you know, we're starting to get back in the car. He gets in the car and I'd opened the door, but like I'd stopped to like take my jacket off before I got in. So I accidentally shut the door. And as I did, like, or I was like looking for something in my pockets, and then like the door closed, and then all of a sudden the car just started leaving.
Just putting around. Just putting Brandon.
And you know, at first I'm like, oh, they're just fucking, you know, the boys fucking little goof, right? No fun. And then all of a sudden it's just like leaving now. He's hammering on it. And I'm like, and I'm just like, hey, you know, like I'm fucking running down the highway, like screaming at him.
How long from that moment until they picked you up?
2 minutes.
Okay, so it's not bad.
A minute.
Okay.
A minute and a half.
Perspective. Yours.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
oh, there's more to it.
Yeah.
He
So
made
it's
an
like,
attempt at contact.
I'm there. I'm just in a hoodie, sweats. It's fucking.
It's
Like
cold.
minus 30,
Yeah.
Northern Ontario
Hearst.
Highway, middle of nowhere. I'm just like, well, I'm dead. Like, you know, like
This is how it ends.
I'm like, I got my phone. I'm like, okay, I got my phone. I like open it up. I got cell service. I'm like, I'm praying to God Mark has cell service right now. I call him, and luckily he gave me his phone number a couple weeks ago, which is like, call Mark, eh? It's like ringing, and all of a sudden he fucking ignores my phone call. And I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. Get in the group chat. I'm like, I'm not in the car. And like about half a kilometer down the highway, I just see it like pull a Yui, and then fucking. And we all had a good laugh.
Oh yeah.
I was dying laughing though.
Oh yeah, belly laughs. My perspective was so fucking funny too. But like, hey, yeah, he was putting around something fierce. I literally thought everybody, like, he was in the car, and then I got in the car driver's seat. Trevor gets in the passenger seat. I'm just like, all right, we gotta get ahead. There was a car coming, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get ahead of this guy, and I gunned it. So we took
He
off.
gunned it. He
Like, when we
fucking
left
gunned
him,
it.
he's like, whoa, this is an aggressive leaving behind. And then we're driving half K down the road, and I get a call from Brandon, and I'm like, oh, this idiot just butt dialed me from the back seat, and I fucking silenced it. And then I turn around, and I'm like, Brandon, you butt dialed me, and I'm like, Brandon's not there. And I look at Trevor, I'm like, did you know that Brandon isn't in the car right now? And he just starts dying laughing.
So good.
He's just says, my boy.
And then we fucking Huey'd to get him, but like on the way, still driving, like we were just quiet, and I would just like laugh to myself. That and I was just like,
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
But it was like crazy how immediate Roadhead became an option.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it was like,
exactly.
well, we're sucking and fucking our way to Kapuskasing, you know?
Ding ding ding.
Jesus.
Like they pull over anybody.
Yeah, and then Kapuskasing was good. We had a good show there.
Oh, but you guys did 3 dates. Yes.
3 dates, yeah. Cochrane was good. It was just a little rowdy.
So Cap,
Ooh.
Cochrane, and
Timmins.
Timmins. How's Timmins?
Timmins
was good.
Yeah, man.
Was that the brewery?
They came out, yeah. Yeah, she was packed up.
It looks like chaos.
it was chaos.
It was a little chaos.
It was fucking chaos.
Mm.
But it was controlled chaos. Like Cochrane just seemed like
Cox.
I
unadulterated chaos.
So I had like a good host set. right?
For Timmins or Cochrane?
For Timmins.
Okay.
Like, it was all right. Yeah, I did good. Yeah. But then, like, okay, the dude we were there with, Ben Nash.
The surprise?
Yeah. No, he was... No, that was in Cochrane.
Oh, okay.
No, this dude, he was like the producer
Yeah.
of the show.
Oh, okay,
with
okay,
low-key
okay.
events.
Great
Shout
dude.
out.
Yeah, great dude.
Great show.
Fucking actually really nice guy. Kind of, like, yeah, he's cool. But he was just like, yo, you should, like, kind of make sure you kind of give them an announcement that there's going to be a smoke break.
In between feature and headline or people, he said, would just literally go out.
Yeah.
And there was, every time you leave and come back, the door makes a ding, ding.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
one of those
yeah.
automatic things.
Just makes it aware people are ducking.
Yeah.
And I did that, and I parted the Red Sea. Like Moses,
Everyone
dude.
took the fuck off.
Oh, and then it's just like people went to the bar.
We
started
need
talking,
this,
People
yeah.
are talking to the bat. Like, dude, I died. Dude, like, it was so, like, I was like failing joke. Like, I was just stopping jokes halfway through because I'm like, nobody's even fucking listening.
No one's
Oh,
paying
but
attention.
that's the thing. When you do that, it's basically like, this is an intermission.
Oh yeah, it was death. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to just do jokes through an
Yeah, yeah.
intermission, basically.
Fucking closer died.
Yeah, that was
fucking-
basically all our 3 sets in Rainy River, right? Just like
Oh, yeah.
talk over them and hope for the
Yeah.
best.
This is at the outdoor fishing festival.
yeah.
With, oh, God. That was just
And then
for
it's like,
our stage presence.
Okay, now I gotta
work.
fucking try and reset the room for this guy, you know. But I mean, I did my best, and they kind of got it. I mean, and you got
It
him
was
back
good
quick.
timing, too, because he was just like, he was finishing his clothes, or he was getting them going, and there were still a few people out smoking, but like, as he was bringing me up, like, they basically just like heard it, and then they just like kind of rushed into their seats, so
Yeah.
it ended up being pretty good timing, but they probably were happy that they got the smoke break in.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
crazy
yeah.
though for like a 90-minute show too, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's like,
buddy, I go for
come
like,
on.
I go for like 6 starts.
Yeah.
at our
I
shows.
was thinking about
I
that too.
smoked so many cigarettes at our show.
Like when because we do pee breaks, we actually pee, right? But like your move is always like I'm gonna light a cigarette.
Yeah. Well, I pee sometimes.
But do you do both at once?
I do both sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
You just fucking lip the dirt and fucking go for it.
There you go, yeah.
It's like I'm practiced at this point.
Oh, yeah, that's a practice dart piss
Yeah,
right there.
absolutely.
You can't just get into that. You'll piss all
Oh,
over
yeah,
yourself.
yeah. That's
Drop
old
your
man.
dart in the piss.
That's old man shit. Those old guys who just work with a dart in their mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Oh,
even know how
yeah.
they breathe, dude.
That's why so many of them switch to chew.
Yeah.
This is just easier.
Yeah.
I could do so many things with nicotine still flowing through my veins with
Yeah.
a chew.
I don't even know. Like, what else happened on that trip?
Yeah, it was good shit. And then
Yeah, Cochrane. Yeah, we just like a lot of people were drunk.
Yeah, late show Friday. Kind of expected that. It was people got kicked out like as you were on like hosting.
Yeah.
And now
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
The one lady, I'm just like, hey, do you mind like keeping it down a bit for the show? And she's just like, did you just shush me? And she's all blast. And I'm like, yes, I did. And she's like, you just shushed me. And I'm like, yes. And we're making more noise now, so I'm just gonna stop talking to you.
I did that to 2 people in Timmins, and this French lady looked at me like I was fucking the devil, dude. Like she was like, who the fuck are you? And I was like,
I saw you do that.
I'm that,
But
I'm
good
that
on you.
comic who
But good on
bombed.
you. But good on you.
Oh man, that's like what's the Goose Town? What's the Goose
Wawa?
Town? Wawa. That girl that just like we told her. Everybody
Oh,
person
yeah,
said
yeah.
was just like shut the fuck up. I remember like going and like basically sitting on her lap and being like listen and treating her like a child, and she's just like I'm not shutting up for anyone,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, she's like, I don't understand words in
Well, like-
lectures right now. I'm not in lecture mode.
The problem chick in Cochrane, as soon as she got there, I could just tell like right away. I'm like,
That
oh, this
vibe,
is,
right?
here's the menace. And like, and then I was outside and like her friends were talking about her and how they're like, we just had to get her out of the house ever since she swung at him.
oh god.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
all right,
Yeah,
here we go.
It was funny. Speaking of Wawa, was like the girl that I called that was going to be the menace was the one that had. Do you guys remember the incredible weed lady that had the whole
yes.
backyard, and it was
Yeah,
just
dude.
the most
the
amazing.
ganja queen.
Oh my
From
god, it
Hamilton.
was
She was from
so
Hamilton originally.
incredible. Yes. That was just one of those like where
I didn't
like
believe
botany
it.
just
Yeah,
hits.
yeah.
It was like an art, dude.
Oh yeah, I
That
was like,
awesome.
because people say that they bullshit to me about if I can grow pot and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, I went to Mendocino and stuff. I'm like, cool. But then she showed me those pictures. Like, all right, yeah, you fucking.
And you
you
could tell that
farm.
was her
You
passion
farm.
too.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I'm about to see some old lady titties, and she's
Yeah.
like, well, they're probably in there too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's a recreational grower,
Yeah.
and then there's like a weed farmer.
Yeah,
she was
absolutely.
a weed
Oh
farmer.
yeah, she was integrity.
Yeah.
Integrity.
Dude, that's a good
Integrity
call. She
Farms.
literally was Randy, dude.
Yeah, she was.
She
Right.
was female Randy.
That's so good.
From
Her name
Wawa.
was probably Brandy for real.
Or
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah, it was Randy. Yeah.
She
It was
thought
an
this
I.
was America.
Yeah, that's so funny. She took a wrong left. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. Oh, we got a lot of things.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, isn't the vibe of all the small towns where they always like their main complaint is that they didn't get a smoke break? They're like, what was this?
Yeah,
There
they
was
love
no
smoke breaks.
Intermission.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like every show is planned
Oh,
to
dude.
have an
Well,
intermission.
and here's the
for
thing:
the
'cause,
dart
like,
break.
I'm a smoker, and I go out. As soon as you go up, I go out.
Yeah.
And there's always a couple people who are always like, "Oh, I fucking thought we'd have a fucking little dart break."
Yeah.
here before I
They're
didn't
so
fucking-"
upset.
I'm like, "What do you think?" What do you
It also makes me laugh when they've been there for 5 minutes and be like, okay, guys, we're going to start the show in 10 minutes if you want to have a smoke break right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And they're gone before the period on that sentence.
Oh, yeah.
They just heard
So you just
"Smoke,"
got
and
here.
they're
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like Brandon piggybacking his crew. I
Oh,
love
Yeah, I'll be right out.
it. That's so good. That's so
Brandon's doing the announcement from outside.
that'd be great, actually. Just
Just dialed into
No,
a little
no,
headset,
just, like,
Brandon headset.
dart out the window. Just be outside in the window, just with a microphone. Up in the
yeah,
butt.
that is the most D-gen set. I love it.
I actually, I was looking up the laws today of like where can I smoke on stage. I don't know if I can though.
A casino.
No, but
in
they
Yeah,
America.
Manitoba?
There's a couple cities in Ontario that have bylaws, but it's for theatrical performances.
Imagine like
Chappelle
that's
style.
like the tour, like that's the route you went. It's like that's the most
Yeah.
D-gen Brandon
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that I've.
Can I
Yeah.
smoke here?
Oh.
But that's what. But I don't know. Like I don't know if comedy.
No
Falls
thanks
under
though,
that.
dude. Like I don't. When we were in Brandon or in Manitoba, the smell of those rooms that we were performing
Oh,
in
dude.
were goddamn death, man.
Oh man,
I love it.
DLT rooms.
I love it.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
DJing rooms.
they were dying as like they were dying. Like
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
smoke in there?
you could just
GLT
smell it.
rooms. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why was I going
I
outside
think
for
all
darts?
casinos in Manitoba, maybe.
I don't know.
Fuck
As soon
yeah.
as you walked into that venue, though, it was like you smelt that like rotting old man flesh, and then like smokes.
I just miss
Oh, yeah.
smoking indoors. Like,
I don't, man. I
I
remember.
wish
Yeah,
it was
everywhere stinks.
I remember going to the Apollo and just like being instantly like, "Oh, there's a different fragrance
Oh,
on
yeah.
me now." Yeah,
I remember I had a cigarette in Kilroy's once.
you're really?
No, I wasn't. Yeah, because they banned
Wow.
it. They banned it right before. I think I was 18 when they banned it.
I miss that place, man.
Man,
I
people
like that
used
place.
But I still lit one up in there, like at the bar. Marie let me. And I was like, this is amazing.
Man,
Read.
sometimes people used to smoke in like hockey dressing rooms and shit like
Yeah.
that, where it's like we're here to get healthy, but also
Yeah.
let's make it a push.
Oh, they.
It was like the late 70s.
Well, like
like
in the Super-
doctors.
yeah, yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Even like the Super Bowl, they used to have like fucking on the bench darties.
Imagine that
Fuck yeah.
today. Fuck, you got like
Oh,
some of the pros.
well,
you got like Connor McDavid out there just having
they,
a
like,
fucking dart.
they
Second
used-
period intermish.
You used to be able to smoke at the university. Oh, you better believe I would have been.
Professor
You better believe I would
Cordero.
have been unleashing.
Just
Like-
hucking rust.
dude in a.
Just
That-
a pack of
It's
lecture.
literally
Yeah,
the
dude.
reason you took that route.
Oh yeah, they used
Yeah.
to have like ashtrays in the lecture halls and shit.
Oh, they know.
Like in the seats and stuff.
Like how can you be that smart
Oh,
without
dude,
a
I'd be-
cigarette in your hand?
yeah, people said that. Yeah, the profs used to just huff butts as the whole time.
Oh, mid to end of March. What's the 3 dates that we're
Yeah, yeah,
doing?
where are we
All four
going?
of
We'll
us.
plug them at the end. We'll
Okay.
plug them.
Well, we
at
can
the
plug
end.
'em
We're
right
going
now.
Oh, they'll
around.
get plugged.
Well, we'll plug them right now.
Yeah, we're
Plug 'em right
talking.
now. Yeah,
We're talking-
and then
we're
at
talking
the end
about it.
again.
Okay, yeah, we got.
Chapeau.
Whoa. First, we got March 14th, St. Patty's Day show here in Thunder Bay.
Oh yeah, us
We
boys
got the
again.
whole Cold AF crew on stage, main
St. Patrick's
stage.
Day.
St.
Yeah.
Patrick's
Yeah,
Day-ish show, because
17.
it's like on
Okay.
a Sunday or Monday or
Nice.
some weird shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So is
That's
that-
awesome. We got that.
Yeah, we got that one. Following that, we got 3-day rip, Thursday, March 20th in Chapleau.
Chapleau.
It's definitely not French, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, it's
and,
French.
Yeah, that sounds French. That sounds
Blind
French,
River.
dog.
And then March 21st in Blind River, the Friday at the Curling Club. And
I think they're Mennonites, aren't they?
I don't know. We're gonna find.
I
out.
don't
We're
know
gonna
why,
find
but
out.
in my head,
We're gonna learn
the
about
first thing I
Shop
know
Club.
nothing about it was like cousin fuckers. Like I was just like I don't even know why.
No,
They
I know.
probably
I know
say that about
I
us,
know who to
too.
make fun. But see, this is the thing. I know who to make fun of in every fucking.
Yeah, we got a vibe now.
Yeah.
We got a
Ooh,
vibe
the
of
last
that
one.
side.
I'm excited for the
Oh yeah.
Sue Blaster in Sault Ste. Marie.
I'm actually really excited for Sault Ste. Marie.
Me too.
Super pumped. March
I've never been.
22nd, Saturday night at the Sue Blaster.
That arcade looks incredible.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there ripping that arcade.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably all
yeah,
day
I'm probably
long.
gonna miss my set.
Can we just stay?
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
G?
They still have
He's
that-
cutting the goddamn rope. He's trying to cut the goddamn
The rope game. I want that giant Yoshi plush toy.
They still
Oh,
have that-
dude. Okay, so they have that at Wackies. Okay, and my son's autism took over, dude.
The cut the rope?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was just hyper focused. Like, Dad, we are not fucking
Oh.
leaving. I'm like, you are never getting this.
It's
I watched,
rigged,
yeah,
son.
I watched Trevor go DJ on it.
Oh, dude, really?
Like,
Yeah, we did that in Timmins. They had a wacky.
Yeah.
He had a loaded, like, he had an adult money card with a fucking child brain.
$40 loaded
And, like,
up there.
Dude, it was like watching a guy fucking just lose his rent on roulette.
Oh, that's so good.
He just
Instead,
kept hitting
yeah, it
that
was
button, you know.
just a fucking
yeah, and
piece
then
of
I'm
shit.
like, I gotta give it a try. Just
Yeah, yeah, even you. It was calling, and it,
Oh man, it gets
it
you.
almost got you.
It got me.
It got you a little
especially
bit.
the first time I did, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that was pretty close. You carnied me.
Yeah, yeah.
You carnied
I
me on that
carnied you.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
It was close.
just-
That's when I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I might get it.
They paid me. They just
Man,
linger
I
around.
miss Ron's virtual world
Yeah.
so hard.
Oh, that place was gold.
I got it over just I think 1 year, like when I first moved here, and then it
Nice.
closed down. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of, I remember that one time that I filled in for your band, and I
Yes.
played drums in the summer, and something happened.
Oh,
to
and
someone,
Mitch's mom.
Yeah, it was something happened to Mitch's guitar.
Yeah.
and he called his mom, and his mom is the dude that repairs all the arcade
Yeah,
games.
she used to work for
at
him.
Ron's Virtual World.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, she showed up with his badass pouch, fixed his guitar, and then fucked off like a goddamn superhero.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was
Yeah,
truly
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. No, no.
Like a phone call down, fix off. I'm like, I'm not that as a parent.
That's unreal.
I don't
Yeah.
even know how. Yeah, she knew how to fix all these like arcade machines,
That's crazy.
Like,
Those are,
incredible.
man, that's a
Soldering.
wild circuitry.
soldering and all that shit. Like, yeah, I used to see my bro used to work at Ron's, so I'd always go pick him up and stuff. So I'd go there half hour early, just fucking
Just rip them.
just rip all the games. Police Academy.
Oh man, that's what I miss now. Like, why don't they have a couple of those classic bad boys at like the new arcades?
I like
All
at
this
Wackies.
new arcade.
It's bad.
Half of them are just like trying to get kids addicted to gambling. Get more tickets.
So true.
My kid loved the fishbowl game. It was. I'm like,
you
just,
remember,
this is
Aladdin's-
Plinko. That's all. He's playing.
Do you remember
Plinko.
Aladdin's Castle in Duluth?
No.
I don't think I ever
Oh,
went
in the
there.
mall,
Oh, was that like the arcade thing they
Yeah.
had there? Okay, I remember the
like
mall
in the
there.
food court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I ripped that. I always stayed
That
at the
was-
Best Western. They had their own little arcade down there with like Cruisin' USA, Area
I love Cruise
51,
USA.
and T2, I believe.
You know what?
Do they still got the water
Bangers.
slide in Sault Ste. Marie in the Ramada?
Oh, I remember
We're
that.
gonna find
bad
out.
boy.
Yeah.
We're not staying. At the Wait, we might be. I don't know.
I don't even
know.
I think
I
they
don't
have a
even know if it is-
hotel.
it's
literally
Through the hotel.
Yeah, they
if it's
literally
close,
have
that might be the one actually.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the Sue Blaster is.
Yeah,
Four
my-
guys.
Is
Water.
it on that main road?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll ask.
What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know.
You know what? Actually, Dryden had a kick-ass fucking arcade, and I went there every day in high school. And one day,
Upstairs of the
nope, it was next to the Italian restaurant.
Well, wasn't there one in an upstairs thing?
I never
You never witnessed that? Because
No,
I
no.
remember there was a little arcade.
But it also this was like a part of an Italian restaurant, so it had the best pizza ever. But like one day, I think it was grade 10, I just happened like open the door to go rip some Tekken, and it
Nice.
was like, dude, this dude was getting beat down with the pool
Oh,
cue,
shit.
and it was instantly like one of those like walk in like nope,
yeah.
just turn around and fuck off. It was so good.
Man, did you hear the urban legend about that one arcade machine? Like it's like Polybus or something like that.
Oh, I thought it
just-
was like you watched Big.
No, I like stumbled
a
upon it the other
documentary.
day. I don't know if it's legit or not, but like apparently this one arcade, like old school, like fucking Centipede, like old school arcade, like appeared in some arcade, like some random arcades throughout the U.S. And people would say like they would play it once, and then like the dude would like change. Like
Really?
he would be in that arcade every day. Started playing this machine. And he literally would like, he said he like went missing for hours, like days, and he like couldn't remember what had happened. and he came back and like he just would never go in the arcade again. He said there was something crazy with like the colors and like the shit of the arcade. And then like years later, he said he went back and asked the owner. He's like, "Hey man, did you have like, do you remember that polybus
She's
machine?
been
What was
dead
that?"
all along.
Yeah, and he's like, "Man, we never had that arcade machine in our place," and everyone's just like, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh, so that's one.
That
of
does
those.
sound like
apparently it
a
happened a couple
premise.
times.
Yeah, that
So
does
it's
sound like a
it's
premise for
CIA
something.
thing.
I would
What's it
watch
called?
that movie though.
That's like a
I
short
would
in one
watch-
of those VHS movies.
Oh yeah, I would watch that. all day
Polymer?
long. Polybus, I think.
Paulabus?
Yeah.
Ah.
Just think Polybus Arcade Urban Legend.
So much dead air. We'll
And
talk
I never heard about that
other
one. What do you
things.
got? Well,
Ooh,
Brandon, search that.
dude, I was really excited about this. This is my algorithm was like, "Yo, dog, you need to check out German deer calling championships."
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Yeah.
porn, but go on.
And dog, it was just a bunch of people's grandpas just giving her, like they like giving her. They I can't do moose calls,
Like,
but
like
yeah,
that shit?
They were like, this one's a deer fucking in the woods, and they were just like, whoa, that's so specific.
yeah, this is a deer in heat.
Yeah.
Says
But they
it's,
like they do
yeah.
that shit seriously. What are we? Is this the arcade
yeah,
thing?
no, just
Polybus.
the legend describes the game as part of a government-run, crowd-sourced psychological
Whoa.
experiment based in Portland.
Shit.
Yeah, it was Portland.
Gameplay supposedly produced intense psychoactive and addictive effects in the player.
What?
These few publicly staged arcade machines were said to have been visited periodically by men in black for the purpose of data mining the machines and analyzing these
Shit,
effects.
dog.
Make that a movie. Make that a movie.
Supposedly, all of these polybus arcade machines then disappeared from the arcade market.
Whoa.
It's like a fart in the wind. Like
They
a
were never
polybus in the
there.
wind. Yeah, and they're probably NDAs. That's why the guy's like, no, we never
Sign
had
it.
that machine.
Maybe
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just a garbage game.
That's what all the games were kind of garbage back then.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine it just had like the little like the spinny wheel. You know,
That's
that-
like the lore of the ET Atari game. How they
Oh, how bad?
No, sorry, NES. It was like how there was like they didn't finish it. It was a horrible game, and then they just threw all of them out in this big landfill. And then,
Oh.
like years later, like this
Somebody
dude
found
found
it?
like fucking 5,000 copies of them.
Yeah.
But they're worth it. It was like
It's
so-
probably rare now because they never kept producing.
Well, it was like one of those things where it was looped levels, so it was like you couldn't finish it. It was just like you were in an eternal loop of this, because they wanted to get the game out as fast
Yeah.
as possible for the movie.
I
and
just
it
found
hit
out.
the Christmas market apparently too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
found out I got a rare game.
Ooh.
Yeah, Three
What do you
Ninjas
got?
Kick Back.
Fuck off, the game.
NES.
Yeah, and Super NES.
I didn't know they made a
Super
game of
NES.
that.
It's a great game. Actually,
I think I played that one.
It
or
was
at least
actually-
I retro-pied the shit.
Yeah.
out of
Rocky
it.
loves
it's
Emily.
difficult, but it was actually a good game
Fun game.
for like a movie game. It
Dude,
was
that
like-
first movie,
Most of them
that
are rough.
first Three Ninjas ruled
Yeah,
so
dude.
hard.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
so
Yeah.
sick, man.
That grandpa was just like, I'm gonna get these kids,
Yeah.
these little
Yeah.
white boys out here and
I never
destroy them.
understood like, okay, where does this Japanese grandpa fit into this family?
Yeah. Well,
That-
the mom.
Oh, but she wasn't Japanese.
Yes, she was.
Was she?
Yes,
Oh,
100%.
I'll have to look back.
He's
at
like,
that.
I don't see color.
I
I
thought-
love
I thought she- I
that.
thought
I
she
love
was-
that
I
about
thought
you.
she
don't
was
remember
blonde.
that
Yeah,
part, but
she's hardcore Asian.
I
dog.
thought she was blonde.
Yeah, watch her be the whitest fucking
Yeah,
person.
such a Karen.
Yeah.
Her name is Karen in the
oh,
movie.
Yeah, blonde, blue eyes. Yeah. Maybe it was the dad that was Asian.
No,
and
he
died.
was no, because that wasn't his.
But that one had like Home Alone vibes of the classic, like
Yeah.
burglars, bad guys, and then like
You
playing
telling
kind
me?
of pranks on them. Ooh,
Dude, did
that is a Karen.
Did she do tan face?
Oh,
Dude, did she do it?
That's
I
as
see what you
Karen as it
mean.
gets.
Oh, this needs a picture. This needs a picture when
maybe
you
you're
put this
right.
up.
Maybe you're right.
Did she go that? That's like what's the Don't Kill Johnny 5? What's that one with the robot? And the white guy went brown face for it.
I don't remember that one.
Don't Kill Johnny 5. Watch this. Find this.
I don't even know what that is.
But how good was like the scene when they like laxative the bad guys?
Short Circuit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Short
that's-
Circuit.
That's
It's a
Oh,
fun
that is
prank.
great. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I love
those
those-
three dudes.
Oh yeah.
No, I love anytime they get like the oddball like grunts to go in do the work.
Oh yeah.
Like they're badass ninjas. They're like, no, let's get those guys.
Yeah,
with the,
the-
surfers.
the
like,
doofus henchmen.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Yeah,
Johnny 5, Short Circuit. That's the one where the guy went brown face.
He went brown face in that. I just remember the robot looking like a little tractor.
Did you ever watch Hackers?
Yes.
So the bad guy in Hackers
yeah.
is that guy. That's brown face. Yeah, we definitely gonna put a graphic up of that.
Touche.
Yeah.
That is some brown face that isn't brown.
There was like during COVID, that was one of my things I got obsessed with was films and TV shows that aged poorly.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like things were normalized back then. Like Archie Bunker, he didn't have a problem dropping N. Ooh, can I get another one, please? Thank you so much. That's a segue to get out of this conversation.
Yeah, but at the same
Dude, they dealt with everything. There was a
dealt with
rape
everything.
episode.
Yeah,
they raped
yeah.
the grandma lady.
I mean,
Whoa.
yeah, dude, they were serious.
I did not
And it was a
watch
fucking
that.
comedy.
But it was like also like
Right.
forward thinking at the time.
Yeah, 100%.
It was like pushing
Right.
boundaries.
Yeah,
But
it was the
now
same
it's
thing.
like, yeah, you hear Archie, but that's also the fucking point of the show.
Push
It
the
is.
boundary.
That he's that dude.
or
That's-
he's the dirtbag.
There's like the
he's
Pillsbury
he's
Doughboy
that
of
he's
things.
that voice of being a piece of shit bigot.
Ah.
So of course that's why he is that way, you know.
But
That's
that was another one. Short Circuit. It was like aged so poorly,
Yeah.
so poorly. It was like one of those dark side of the whatevers. You know how they made all those series.
Yeah, the dark
Ooh,
side.
I'm really into the MMA one right now. Dark Side of the
Oh,
Cage.
there's probably a lot of that. Yeah.
Dude, so good. They just had a Nick Diaz episode.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So
I
it was
heard.
like,
I
do
heard.
you
I
guys
didn't
ever hear
watch.
that story about that fight where Nick Diaz and I forget the other guy's name, but they just finished fighting, and they both had to go to the hospital afterwards. And they both
yeah.
got in a fucking
Yeah,
fight in the
yeah,
hospital.
yeah. I saw that.
Dude. Like guy said something to Nick, and he was like, "You know what? I don't give a shit that you're in here
Yeah.
for concussed reasons."
That's a classic Diaz move.
yeah. That's why they can barely hold sentences together now.
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. But respect. Mad respect. All right. What do we got on the hit
Ooh,
list
this
here?
this is I was really
You
stoked
want to
about.
do the T-Dog or no?
No, I was gonna just before we got that. The other day they found 66 million year old prehistoric puke
Oh.
from an
Puke?
alligator. Yeah.
Alligator.
Yeah. And I was, it looks like something like my kid would bring home from school. You know, like one of those clay arts.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
dude. It was so fucking awesome.
Well, it's because he had an eating disorder, Aaron.
that's all it was.
It's like, I wanted to be a slim
Don't
alligator.
judge.
Ah,
Yeah.
I just ate a person.
That 66 million year old bitch. Yeah.
You ever like?
Even back then.
You ever go to like a pitter party and just
Oh, dude. Yeah.
puke in the bush?
100%.
pit parties.
They might find that. And
Shit, dog. I've done
Pit parties were
comedy.
the
I've done
shit.
comedy up here and puke downstairs.
Yeah, but they
Literally,
may
was
find
that
that
2 months?
2 months
They
ago.
may find your petrified paw in like a couple
Man.
years. You know.
So
good.
you
Pit
got some
parties are the
new
shit, though.
speakers before the tariffs hit.
Yes.
The tariffs.
The
Tariffs.
The
Tariffs.
tariffs. They're not here yet, but they're coming.
They're
coming if you don't play ball, Canada.
Did they actually? Did we take down all the American liquor? Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah,
They were doing
that.
yeah,
happened.
yeah. They pulled them off the shelves.
Full pull?
Full
pull
pull.
out. Pull out. Don't you dare drink
Fucking-
American beer. It's Canadian made here.
Yeah, I know,
Dawson
there was a,
Trail. Lake of the Woods. Sell out.
Yeah.
Boo.
Fucking Wob Canoe, eh? In like a press conference, he's just like, drink Crown Royal, man.
That's it.
That was it.
That's
Simple.
like some solid
Oh, fuck
advice.
yeah,
Simple.
But I
like it.
did find all the Karens getting heated up about, oh, you got to buy Canadian fucking products. And everybody just like shelving out these lists of like alternatives, even though like some of them were still American.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but you still got to have Tim Hortons. They're like, no, that's like American round. And we're all just kind of like, but we're not going to stop doing
We're going
that.
to Robbins.
Go to Robbins?
Yeah.
That's got to be Canadian.
Yeah, I think
Fully,
it's
huh?
Canadian. Yeah.
So you say, let's do one more topic and then fluff off, boys. One more topic.
Yeah.
What do you want to
What do
do?
you got there?
Another one I was really stoked about. They found a Russian spy whale. It was like super friendly.
spy whale?
A spy whale. So they found it with a harness and a camera on top of it.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
or they know the.
And it was
sharks with lasers.
yeah. That's why I was like, somebody watched Austin Powers one too many times.
what I was thinking for sure.
But there was like marks all over it, like it was beaten, but it was like trained and
Yeah.
shit like that. But
Russians can train any animal.
yeah, absolutely.
Man, they
Yeah,
got
yeah.
bears doing fucking
bear,
parlor tricks.
tigers.
Like that's
whales.
like the modern age version of Free Willy,
Yeah.
right?
It's like Beer Fest. If you
yeah.
can train a bear, you can train anything.
Except he's not free.
This guy.
He's,
Less, it's kind of detained Willy.
He's jail Willy.
He's out on lease.
Super Bowl's this weekend. Anybody give a shit?
Yeah,
Me
well,
either. Don't care.
No, I don't care. Yeah.
Fuck them.
Go
Fuck
Birds.
both teams. I hope they show Taylor
Well,
Swift
yeah,
0
I
times,
know.
but they won't.
Yeah.
Not excited about the commercials, about the halftime act.
Imagine being a grown ass person that went to like journalism school and have to like make Taylor Swift a moot point. Like when it comes into like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, it's first down. This is Taylor Swift showing here. Okay, back here. It's like
Yeah.
in the running fucking commentary.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
being like a grown ass person that is went years for journalism and have to fucking like talk about her.
I feel like
in football.
I feel like the NFL is just trolling grown men at this point, right? Because
Yeah,
the
it's,
negative stuff gets more publicity than anything else. So
Oh,
people
I
start
know.
shitting like, I hate
Oh, I
Taylor Swift.
fucking know.
Exactly. I think they're just trolling it to get more traffic, man. That's why they're just like keep focusing on Taylor, man. All these guys get fucking riled up. They get all pissed off. They start fucking making fun of it, throw it online.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
likes and shares and comments on that. Then they fucking hate Taylor. The hate of Taylor is making our sport
Gotta say,
even
a lot of
bigger.
I'm not a fan, but she put out a fucking badass acoustic album during COVID.
Or
That's all
folklore?
dark and angsty.
What is that? Which one?
Come on in and ruin our shot.
No.
Fuck, I'm
we're
totally
just wrapping
joking.
up.
She's like, this guy's a cunt. Jesus, Murphy.
Little cunt.
Thank you.
Cheers and thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, it's,
Hey.
speaking of Tay-Tays,
Speaking of Mexican, no,
he went brown face.
it's like I'm not Mexican, man. Tell that to Trump, buddy. Tell that. Tell that to the Orange God.
Anything else?
No, fuck this shit.
Yeah, all right. Again.
That's been episode 12, I think. No, it is. It is. We figured it
For
out.
sure, we're counting
100%
now.
episode 12.
March
Is it 12?
14th.
March 14th, Thunder Bay.
Foundry.
March 21st,
Chapleau.
20th, Chapleau. March 21st, Blind River. And the 22nd,
Sioux Blaster.
Sault
Ste. Marie.
Marie. All right.
Huzzah!
Peace.
Peace.